Roughly 10,000 baby boomers reach retirement age in the US every single day. And as that retirement era continues, ownership stakes in their businesses are passed to the next generation of leadership. This is being referred to as the silver tsunami or the grey wave. And here to discuss its impact is SBA expert Ray Drew. Ray, how are you doing?
Great. Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. I mean, also, you can help get me up to speed on what this silver tsunami or grey wave actually is. I mean, what does all this mean? Can you shed some light on it?
Well, absolutely. And, you're absolutely right. And of those 10,000 baby boomers a day, a lot of them own businesses. And what we're seeing is that their children, who are typically millennials, have very little interest taking over the family business. And these are often businesses that are in the trades, blue-collar businesses, manufacturing, and they're perfectly good, profitable businesses, and they're being sold in the open market. And it's estimated that $7 trillion worth of these small businesses will be sold this decade alone. And if that happens, that will be the largest transfer of wealth we've ever seen in this country. And a lot of people are looking at that as an opportunity to get in the game.
So with this transfer and businesses coming up for sale, you also mentioned generational and family businesses. So before we get on to the best side of things, what's the worst case scenario with such a deluge of businesses going up for sale with the next generation of family members not taking up the opportunity to purchase or inherit this business?
I guess the downside would be if they don't understand that they can sell their business, because if you don't think you can sell your business, then what are you going to do? You're going to close your business, and that means the loss of all those jobs. So getting the word out there is really important so that sellers can prepare to sell their business, which takes a while, months, if not years in advance, to be able to transition it to a new buyer.
Okay, let's go from the scary Halloween stuff into the positive stuff, which is buying a business as an investment. What is the benefits and the long-term, aim and benefits of buying a business as an investment?
Sure. Well, people want financial freedom, right? But a lot of them also just want to not work for someone else. They want to work for themselves. And owning a business is how you do that. Problem is, not everyone has that $1 million idea. And quite frankly, starting a business, there's a lot of risk there. The statistics are not in your favor. So when you acquire an existing, already profitable business, you're able to skip a lot of that startup risk and move right into a business that's already stable and cash flowing.
How do you best go about picking the right business for you? Is it something you're interested in, you specialize in? Is there a multitude of facets you should consider?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things to consider. When you're investing in a business, it's not a passive investment. It's an active investment. You're going to become the operator of that business. So buying a business that can not only support you financially, but also something you can see yourself in, something that you can go to every day and feel like you're adding value to that business operation by choosing the types of businesses that are most relevant to the skills that you already have.
So after you've gone about sourcing the right business for you, how do you go about funding it?
So the Small Business Administration, the SBA, they have a program. It's been around for decades. It's called the 7A. And it's essentially an insurance program for banks. So you go to the bank and they could provide you an SBA business acquisition loan with 10% down, sometimes even less than that. And that's the primary way that these business acquisitions are being funded. It's up to $5 million. And the SBA just rolled out sweeping changes to this program that actually make the access to capital even more accessible.
So what does it actually take to qualify for an SBA loan?
Well, if you're a buyer considering buying a business, it's really three things. One, credit. You have to have a track record of paying your bills on time. Two would be cash or assets to borrow against to get the cash to put in for the down payment. And three would be the experience. Because it is an active investment and you're going to be the operator, you need to come to the table with some of the transferable skills and relevant experiences necessary to become that business operator.
So Ray, if people would like to come and get some advice from you or assistance, how do they reach out to you?
They can go to sbaray.com or just check out my YouTube channel, SBA Ray.
Thanks so much, Ray, for your time. For more information, like Ray said, visit him at sbaray.com.